Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am very excited to be able to play with the new Colourpop New Moon collection. I don't have the whole collection. What I picked up was the palette and the Jacob lip kit. So I am going to put 3 looks together for you today. I hope that sounds like fun. Let's get into it. If you're curious about what is already on my face, I will have everything listed and linked below. It is all drugstore. I'm going to start with my lips, and I have this Jacob lip kit. It is officially called Bella, Where the Hell Have You Been, Loca? And it just looked like a very nice brown, which would be right up my alley. Let's first look at the pencil. It is a sharpen tip. And that is what it looks like. It's a deeper brown. And I'm so excited to be trying for the first time the Power Pout formula from Colourpop. I have been wanting to try this. So when I saw that they made the Jacob kit with it, I said, yes, please, because this is supposed to be a very long wearing, I believe they said no transfer lip color. This duo looks fabulous. I have a little bit of my Essence. This is the What the Fake Extreme Gloss. It's got a very minty taste to it. It's a really nice gloss. I'll go ahead and remove it. My lips are a little stained from a stain that I had on earlier today. It is 8:20 in the morning, but I still do my face at 5 a.m. Let's try this lip liner. Feels like the typical Colourpop formula, which is a really good formula. It's creamy, it's long lasting. For this lip color, I love the slim packaging. Oh wow, that's really pretty. And it went on so smooth, no drag at all. So I'm very curious what it's like when it sets. Love this. Now to the eyeshadow palette. This is the outer packaging, and then the inner packaging is here. They have all the colors and names on the back. Beautiful graphics. Now I got this last night and I was just dying to put my fingers into it. So I'm very excited to do it now. It is a nice leaning warm palette, but I do see some neutral, possibly leaning cool shades in here. Let me swatch. We have got Your Everything, Soulless Momster, Soul Reader, and October, November, December. And then the last color on the bottom row is Paper Cut. Ooh. Second row we have Trade Secrets, Face Punch, Bloodsuckers, Adrenaline. That one does feel a little gritty. And then the last color on the second row is You're Sorta Beautiful. I'm loving the names. Top row we have Senior Year, Alice, Wolfpack, another sort of gritty one, and Marry Me. The last color on the top row is Mood Control. I feel like I have to play with some of these reds, so I'm going to start with Paper Cut, and this is my new Essence shader brush. And I'll just go in the corner here. Just packing it in. And of course my eyes are already primed. I'm going to take my blending hero and I'll go into this Marry Me to just blend out the edges. And I'll take that a little over. I'm just using a real light hand, circular motion, sort of bringing it up towards the edge. Now I'll go into this Bloodsuckers, which does have a sheen to it. Wow, that's really pretty. The red is a little out of my comfort zone, but how can you not get into the red in this palette? And now I think I'll take some of this Wolfpack. This texture, it's really creamy, almost like it feels wet. I think it'll adhere well. Yeah, that's very pretty. Just sort of bringing it over a little bit so that it blends in. Just for funsies, I'm going to take a little bit of this adrenaline and go right next to that. I'm going to go back into Bloodsucker and add that in right over here. Just went back into that paper cut, which was that original matte red. I'll take this little pencil brush new from Essence, and I'm going to go into Your Everything, which is that dark brown. Just focus it on that outer corner and bring it around lightly. Take a little bit above just to have the top and bottom match. Yes, let me add liner and mascara and I'll be back with completed look number 1. I'm back and here is completed look number 1. What do we think? I like the reds. It's out of my comfort zone, but adding that little bit of coppery gold really helped. Now for look number 2. I think I'll play with these yellow tones up here, maybe even a little bit of this green. I'll start with the Profusion ES2, and I'm going to go into this Senior Year. Just place that on the outer corner. Let's see if it has a good enough depth to be in the crease. Build it up a little. Now I'll take my Refer 14 and I'll go into the Your Everything. And I'm going to take that a little bit more into that outer corner to add some depth. Next I'll go into Trade Secrets. Put that in the center. It's the same sort of texture as the Bloodsucker, where it is more of a soft shimmer. Clean finger. Just blend those two. And now I want to get into this Alice. It looks nice and bright. And I'll go right into that inner corner. It's a slight shade difference between Alice and Trade Secrets. I'd like a little more pop. So I'm going to go into this Mood Control and go right over that Alice. Maybe it'll work as a topper. Gave me a little bit more. Clean brush to blend. And that's better. I want to play with this Soulless Monster. So I'll go back into my little pencil brush from Essence and I'm going to load this up. And then because it's a shimmer, I'm going to spray it with a little bit of setting spray. Again, focusing more on the outside and then bringing it around. I'm going to take a little bit of this Soul Reader, same brush, I did wipe it off. And I'm going to go right on that outer edge, top and bottom. I'm going to add some liner and mascara and I'll be right back with completed look number 2. I'm back and here is completed look number 2. What do we think? I like it. I'll be right back for the third and final look. I'm back, touched up the makeup, and now we are ready for look number 3. I'm gonna start with You're Sorta Beautiful. I love that scene. And I'm just gonna put that right on the crease. That is a beautiful, to me it looks like a rosy brown. And this is a Zoeva 227. I think of Mel Thompson every time I use this brush. I bought it because she used it all the time. And I just loved her eye looks. Rest in peace, beautiful woman. Next I'll go into this Wolf Pack. I'm so drawn to this pretty neutral brown. I've been super into browns. I like the texture of this one. I like the color of this one. Look at that. Boring? Maybe. Beautiful? Yes. Maybe a little mood control? Hopefully this is not a mistake. And then I'm going to go back into that Wolf Pack and reinforce. It's for a little inner corner I want to add a little more drama, so I'm going to go into this Soul Reader, back to my Rephr 14. I'm just making little circles. Then I'll take this Morphe A18 or A1.8, not sure. The rating is very small. And I'll take that Soul Reader underneath on the corner. Actually, I'm going to go all the way around. Same brush, wiped it off, and I'm going to go into You're Sort of Beautiful again, and I'm going to go right underneath that Soul Reader. I'm ready for liner and mascara. I'll be right back. I'm back, and here is completed look number 3. I really like this one. It is bolder than I have done in a long time, and it felt good. So, thoughts on this palette. I think they did a great job capturing the New Moon movie. I had such nostalgia with the shade names. The shimmers, the ones that I thought would be really crumbly, weren't. I did have fallout, but that can happen when you're layering. As I say all the time, if you struggle with fallout, use some NYX glitter glue. That would help a lot. The only shade that I think I did not get into is this October, November, December, and that's just, I'm just not big into these deep purple shades, but I will try. Maybe tomorrow. It's going to take me a couple days to edit. I will force myself to use that. The only things that I might have changed in this palette is this You're Sort of Beautiful leans a little cooler, and so does the October, November, December, and there's no real cool shimmer. The only even neutral shimmer is this Wolfpack, so I have a feeling this is one that I'm going to be getting into a lot. I would have liked a light cream or white shade in here. I like a black and a white in a palette, or at least a black and a light cream. Those are things that I would change. Otherwise, I thought that the palette performed very well. Typical Colourpop quality. If you loved the movie, if you are drawn to these shades, this would be a nice addition to your collection. I do not believe that this is sold out. I will make sure that I have it linked in the description box below, as well as with everything else on my face. Some are affiliate links, so if you choose to shop with those links, I make a small commission, and I want to thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Thoughts about this palette as compared to the original Twilight palette. Let's compare them because I believe they are both still available. Obviously, very different. I am more drawn to cool tones. I will admit this is a more fall palette for me, and this is a more winter palette, but they're both beautiful. And if you enjoyed the movies and the books like me, I think these would be really nice to have. As far as the lip kit, I am in love with this color. It's gorgeous, and I love the texture. It's one of those that feels like nothing on my lips, and no transfer. I will let you know how it wears. I'm about to go downstairs and enjoy my breakfast. I hope that this was enjoyable for you. I had a blast playing with this palette, having 3 looks come out of it. Let me know which look was your favorite. Look number 1, look number 2, or look number 3. I think this one is my favorite. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe before you leave. I would love to have you join me. I upload videos on Mondays and Saturdays. Give the video a thumbs up, and of course, leave me a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts, or just leave me a heart to let me know you were here. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you in the next one.